Good morning, friends. I thought it might be time for another behind the scenes morning in the life. Ooh, I thought my chicken gate was open for a second there. Scared me. Little behind the scenes peek. I thought I would show you a couple things that are developing that have changed. Maybe since the last time I showed you things. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. I know this is... I just put up this arch yesterday, which may not seem very exciting, but when the loofah is growing over it, it's going to be very exciting. There's two reasons for this. One is to give me more ground space because I've gone vertical with it. And the other is that once it grows in, anything I plant under here is going to be more shaded. So because I like to put cilantro and arugula over here, well, and there's celery here too, all of those would really appreciate some shade. So that's in the works, and I'm really, really excited about it. I love the way these arches look. There's something about them that just makes me feel like I'm getting somewhere. That looks so barren right there. But the dog is cute. Anyway, the Swiss chard is showing off this morning. Definitely enjoyed that on pizza last night. I'm going to be honest with you. I have a bunch of these coming up, and I don't remember what they are. So we're just going to, like, wait and see. I know that's a soybean, and but you see all those little sprouts? I have no idea what they are. I don't remember. And it's possible that they're 4 o'clocks from the front yard, in which case I would just transplant them. Tomatoes are doing much better in the buckets. Passion fruit is sprouting a little tendril, which is exciting. Ladies, I hear you. Looks like they've knocked over their... Let me... Back up! Back up, ladies. I can't get in if you're in the way. Well, move, Mama. I don't want to step on your feet. We're very loud and opinionated this morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Dylan. Hello. Why are you shaking your head? I don't like that. Them shaking their head could just be them getting flies off their head, but it could also be respiratory sign. So I will keep an eye on that. Well, she's not doing it now. Maybe it was just a weird thing. Oh no, there she goes again. I don't like that one bit. And you? How are you this morning? Hi. I do love you. So when it comes to potential respiratory issues, my first line of defense is always going to be natural. And if I see that there's no progress, then I'll isolate birds and medicate as needed. But we're going to start with this little kind of fishing pond for them. Sometimes I like to fill up a vessel of water and float things in it for them to kind of hunt and peck for anyway. And they love it. This one has a bunch of fresh oregano, some garlic I just pulled up from the garden, apple cider vinegar, and chicken probiotics. And that garlic is going to really be the key player here. If they see me watching, they're going to leave it. And the one I want to drink it is the one right there in the middle, because I can hear her sneezing. So the thing is, it's not even necessarily that this is something I could prevent. That chicken right there in the corner with the mohawk came to us with basically acute respiratory distress. And the disease that I'm pretty sure she had is not harmful as far as like consuming the eggs or any of that, but it's something that lies dormant in their body and can kind of come up here and there. So I knew the likelihood was that our flock had been exposed to it. Both the lavender Orpingtons and the chocolate Orpingtons came from the same flock, so it was kind of one of those things where like separating them at that point doesn't matter because half my flock came with it. It's a really common thing that chickens carry, and sometimes chickens go their whole lives and don't have symptoms, and sometimes it can wipe out your whole flock. So it's for me, it's a matter of like being on top of things and prevention. Like I said, I will isolate chickens as needed and give them antibiotics if I need to, but usually we can kind of bring things around with garlic and apple cider vinegar and oregano, colloidal silver, and I'm going to bring out some marigold leaves here later because that can also support their respiratory health. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things with chicken keeping that a lot of us deal with. I would say most of us. And it's almost impossible to avoid it coming into your flock between bringing in new birds and wild birds just flying overhead and dropping it. So it really is a matter of prevention to some extent, and good bio security, but also just managing it when you see the signs of it in your flock. Time to take care of the ducks. And this is the good, bad, and ugly of things like this. Duck keeping is very messy. So I'm going to show you this, but I don't want you to think that this is how they live. This is just how their water looks 2 or 3 times a day, and we stay on top of it. This is their little wading pool, which is just a cement mixing bin. They'll have something bigger later, but for now it's all they need. And this is their drinking water, which they also make disgusting. So I'm going to dump that into that. And then I have dug a trench, kind of like a little French drain, that goes straight to my orange tree. So I just aim it that way. I'm going to pick up that bin too and put it back in the house for the rabbit. I aim it here at this corner, and I water my orange tree with really good nitrogen-filled water. I have to hide, or they won't go to the water. Sure, we have males and a female because the ones that peep, 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 those are boys, and the little wah, 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 that's a girl. A lot of people would think it'd be the other way around, that the male duck quacks, but he doesn't. He whispers. Actually, when he gets older, he'll stop peeping and he'll actually kind of whisper, like a muscovy duck. Have you ever seen those ducks at like Woodward Park that kind of whisper at you? They have a similar sound to those. Anyway, I had a thought that there might be an allergy or respiratory sensitivity to the pine shavings I've been using. So later on today, I'm going to try and go get, no, I'll probably bring it home so I don't mess up my car, a bale of maybe oat hay or alfalfa and drop that in the coop. Hi, hummingbird. How are you? Wow, that bird got really close to me. I may wait until the rain. That might be a better idea. I'll wait till the rain passes this weekend, and then I'll put a big heaping pile of alfalfa in there and cover those pine shavings, because I wonder, they don't have typical symptoms of respiratory issues. Like, they don't have coughing, they don't have runny eyes, they don't have congestion really. That one's coughing a little bit. They're just head shaking, and then that one's got a little cough. And she's been doing that for about a week. I've been kind of watching her. So I think maybe I need to switch their bedding, because I don't see signs of any sort of acute distress. They're all laying eggs still. Usually when there's respiratory illness, they stop laying. And I'm still getting an egg from everyone that is laying. Issa doesn't lay, but the other ones do. I might be onto something. I see them swimming. They're so cute. So ducks need to have water that's deep enough for them to fit their whole head in, because that's how they keep, I think it's called their nares, their nasal passages that hummingbirds back. Hi, baby. What's it doing? Is this your tree? I bet it is. I have a couple hummingbird nests in the yard, and one of them's in this tree. Hi, baby. I love hummingbirds. Anyway, they need water to keep their nares clear, so they can flush out their nares. I think that's what they're called. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. They love to float in there. So you can see that little pond is big enough for them for now. They're still little teenager ducks. But once our fence is up, they'll actually probably free range in the yard during the day, and then have a couple ponds out here, and then I'll actually set them up under the fruit trees in the yard so that I can just water the fruit trees at the end of the day. And then they'll sleep in here at night for safety because we have a lot of stray cats and ducks are pretty, I mean, they call it sitting duck for a reason. I cleared out my trench a little bit so that it can run a little closer to the roots of the orange tree. This tree did not produce fruit last year, which was really disappointing. I think it's because the heat was too much on it and I probably forgot to water it one too many times. So this system allows me to be forced to water it a little bit every single day. And like I said, it's really nitrogen rich, so it's gonna love that. And we've had a lot of blossoms and we have a lot of baby fruit. Let me show you. See if I can get it to focus. There's a little baby orange. There's a couple more over here. Little tiny baby oranges. What the heck? And then, no wonder, it's all zoomed in. Baby orange. So we have a lots and lots. The goal is going to be to make sure it doesn't drop the fruit like it did last year. It actually was doing all right. And the other thing is when we got sucked in the smoke, it kind of gave up on me and dropped its fruit. So hopefully a healthy tree will usually fight off whatever, you know, enemy it has. So hopefully if I can keep it healthy, that'll be the solution. I'm going to bring this bin in because Big Bunny keeps destroying his litter boxes. And I know he can't destroy this one. Whew. Stepped in a hole. Alright. So let's grab this one. I think I'll give that one more day. I feel like it's like my little reward. I get to come out and eat the strawberries before anybody else can grab them. Alright, everything else looks good out here, so I'm going to bring the dogs in and get going on the rabbit room. One's going by and you got to hear the neighbor's dog when she howls. Let's see if she does it. Either. She's funny. I almost forgot to check the quail. Their area is so messy because the rain came and so I had to cover them, and so there's like crap from the yard that I put on top of them. Hi babies. Everybody doing good? What do you need? Whoa, do not try and jump out, ma'am. I'm gonna do this. No eggs the last few days, and I think it's because they're not getting enough sun over here. I put them over here because I'm concerned in the summer they're going to overheat, but I don't think they get enough sun to lay eggs. So I may need to rethink their pen altogether and actually put them in the sun and then create a shade area for them to like build a little cover for half of it so they can get out of the sun if they want, but then give them access to sun because they do like to be in the sun. Anyway, add that to my to-do list. See what sort of chaos they've created overnight. Rue, yes, that's good morning, everybody. Hi, good morning, my baby. I love you so much. So very, very sweet. Good morning, my baby. Good morning. Hey, bud. You made a mess. Don't touch me, lady. All right, so we have to change your whole cage up. Cool. Rue, I see that you woke up and chose violence, destroyed your pen, pooped on my carpet. Thanks. Get a bunny, they said. All right. well, let's get to work. First thing I do is open the window and get them some fresh air in here. I don't think this is going to give you a very good vantage point, but I'm going to do my best. The next thing I do, hold please, is while I am doing this, I have to soak the dog's food. So they have a specific kibble for their allergies, but because they're missing teeth, they can't chew it. So I have to go run hot water over this, and then that'll sort of soak while I'm doing other stuff. All right, so Rue likes to push her cage out and make a huge mess at night. I think she just gets like restless and maybe bored. She has toys and things, but she doesn't, I don't think she really knows how to like pet rabbit. She kind of knows how to be like feral. She's learning about the bunny life. Anyway, so I will begin sweeping up anything she left me. And this part you guys may not like to hear, but bunny litter is all natural, and they leave a lot of hay in there, and they drop their pellets in there. Strobe light, sorry, the light's broken. Actually the bulb's probably just loose. Let me turn that off because that's gonna drive me crazy. Rabbits don't fully digest their food, and it's considered cold compost for the garden. So if I can keep it separate from the hay, because the hay will sprout in the garden and basically make weeds for me, if I can separate them, that they drop in their pen, then I'll put that in the garden. The rest of it gets laid out in the chicken coop. And the reason for that is it gives them something to forage. They eat the leftover hay so it doesn't go to waste. And because rabbit poop is partially digested, it's still full of nutrients. And rabbits don't have like nasty bacteria in their belly like other animals do, which is why you can put their manure right in the garden without any risk of bacteria or disease, because they're actually not capable of carrying that. So you can just fertilize the garden immediately, and it's actually really nutritious for chickens. So they're basically just eating like recycled alfalfa or Timothy hay and whatever I've given them, usually Timothy hay. And they like to pick through and forage for it, so it gives them some enrichment. And I know that sounds super gross, but you're gonna trust me on this one. All right, so our pen's all cleaned up. I always leave a few poops behind to put in the litter boxes. I forgot to put some in that one, but in this one at least she'll figure it out. She prefers that one anyway, so she remembers where to go. There's Timothy hay in both because rabbits pee and poop while they're eating. So she typically pees in that corner. So I put the food on this end so it doesn't get wet. And then it gets changed out daily. That may not look like a lot of pellets, but that's because she's an adult rabbit and shouldn't have a lot of pellets. She's actually in her hidey hole right now, hiding from me, but she'll come out when it's treat time. Now it's Poppy's turn. Poppy, you made a mess. You're usually so good about not making messes. What happened? All right, we'll shake out her bed and get going on that craziness. All right, I'm gonna pull her stuff out so I can get to it all. When I mess with your house. You're very particular about how things are, aren't you? You're trying to chew her little nut. Hey, hey, hey. No, no, it's not good for bunnies. Move it, Chiclet. And the funniest thing about her is the vacuum intrigues her. It doesn't like scare her like I would expect it would. What happened? Right, I gotta rearrange carpet tiles so she doesn't eat the plastic. Hi, he's a good girl. Are you just the goodest bunny? Oh, so sweet. I love you, good girl. She'll rest her little nose there like that. Bear, did you come to visit? Huh? Did you come to visit? Let's get these little pups. Let's do your food. Now, because she's under a year old, she actually gets unlimited access to pellets. I don't give her a ton at a time because she has a tendency to spill them in her litter, and I don't want to waste them because I do buy them really high quality pellets. These are Oxbow young rabbit pellets. It's pretty much the, like, I would say the best quality they can get. I feel like with rabbit health, it's all about prevention. Look at her go. You're so cute. It's all about prevention with rabbits. They can have kind of a lot of health problems and they're pretty fragile. And because they require exotic vets, those visits are very expensive. Put some hay in there, and then we'll get some hay in your thing. So it's all about prevention. So every day we have bunny maintenance. Every day they get limitless Timothy hay. The high fiber is crucial for rabbits' health. And they also get, I'll show you, she's gonna freak out right now. Almost your turn, bunny, I promise. These little, these are also from Oxbow, digestive biscuits. Rabbits can get what's called GI stasis, which is basically their gut freezes up and doesn't push anything through, and they can die within 24 hours. This is her little treat box. So she'll try and get that open. You can watch her do that while I get water for her. Did you get your box open? Did you do it? No? Still trying? Bring it over here. Let me help you. There you go. Oh, you did it? Good girl. So she's got a little freeze-dried apple in there. And her digestive biscuit. She will always eat the fruit first. Oh, baby. Did your favorite? Poppy's very food motivated. She loves her treats. My sweetness. That's a good girl. I'm going to leave you on bunny cam while I start working over here. Hi. What's up with you, buddy? What's up with you? Hi, sir. I'm your bunny friend. So, oh, I'm sorry, did I scare you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. Oh, you're mad at me now? Maybe you don't like my hat. I'm sorry. We're mad. We're grumpy with me? So, B, he's so little. Are you that little? Can I touch you? Wow, you're so grumpy today. This is not normal for him. He's mad at me because he's probably like, where's my food? How come I didn't get treats? Do you want a treat? Maybe you'll sweeten up if I give you a treat. Hey, 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 hey. Where are you going? Hey. Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Calm down, dude. I'm one of the good guys, remember? So B's bedding, we did have him on carpet tiles for a bit, and that did not work out well. So I'm taking him back to what I used to always do, which was, hey, easy, I don't want you to choke. No choking bunnies today, okay? No choking bunnies today. Hey, 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 hey. No, I know you want back in your house, but you cannot yet. Hold on. I don't have it ready for you. He's so grumpy. All right. So he gets towels, and I have like designated animal towels. And they get changed every day. The reason for this is twofold. One is his bad foot doesn't have excellent circulation. So any little injury, snagging his toenail, anything can very quickly result in infection. He tends to pee on that side, which is why I put the pee pad over there. Your hay is still like brand new from yesterday. You didn't even touch it. He gets adult pellets, just like Rue. Again, not very much, because it's actually not healthy for them to have a bunch. All right. You didn't eat your banana yesterday, sir. Why is that? Here's your digestive biscuit. Here, I'll leave it open for you because you're grumpy. Drama. Okay. And so having a surface where I can keep it much cleaner, and there's not going to be little bits of anything getting stuck in there, little bits of pine or anything, really is important. So Rue pretty much hates me. And I'm always trying to butter her up. And only recently did she start taking treats from my hand. Hi, baby. See, today she won't do it, but as soon as I drop it, watch. She's a good girl. Silly girl. I'm just gonna put her box in here. There's nothing in it, but. Then I just gotta give this room a vacuum and we'll be done in here. Better than it was. Maybe not perfect. Probably still some hay straggling. Poppy, is you happy? So happy, my puppy girl. I know, the baby girl. And Bun is not so grumpy now. I call that a success. I got Big Bunny's cage done, but I was charging my phone, so I'll go show you that in a second. I'm going to make my coffee. It is 9:49. It is 9:49. And I am just now having breakfast and coffee. The plan from now is to drink my coffee and have my avocado toast on pumpernickel sourdough, which I'm very excited about. This is my favorite bread. Then I'm going to take a shower and get dressed. I think I'm going to have to make a Tractor Supply stop. as I'm out of pellets for bedding for litter boxes. So I will place that order on my way. And then I have to come home, disinfect the kitchen, do my whole like prepare to cook in this kitchen routine. Mop the floors. I mop the floors every day, but before I cook, I do it again no matter how soon I've done it, how recently I mean. I disinfect all the countertops, all of that. And then I have, I think, 5 cookie orders to prep for pickup tomorrow. And but I'll do that this afternoon so they're fresh for the morning. And then I just have basic household maintenance, chores, kitchen stuff, garden watering, all that. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so maybe I won't have to water. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for joining me on my morning routine. In my hat because my hair, I need a haircut so bad. Plus, I put my hat on when I go outside because it's sunny, and I already have a lot of sun damage. But I left it on because my hair is crazy. I need a haircut really bad. But that's at the bottom of the list, so I'll get there. Anyway, thanks for joining me this morning, and thank you for being patrons of this account and supporting our firm. We really appreciate you.